Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Just want to say, Derek Jeter, the greatest Yankee I've ever seen. 20 years. Thank you. He was amazing at it, and it's the Derek Jeter was like a. I'm getting goosebumps talking about this. Was like my connection in New York in my early adulthood age. You know, I root everything New York. I don't know if you guys watching the game, but he did what Patrick Ewing couldn't do, what Don Mattingly couldn't do, was deliver us a championship. 5 in 20 years. Mark Messier got us one finally. And it's just incredible in the age of free agency that one player can stay with one team for 20 years. And the memories, priceless. The home run in the right field against Baltimore, jumping, making the catch on the left field, on the third base side, the flip against the Oakland A's. Come on, man. It's just so many memories I have of Derek Jeter. And what's so special about Derek Jeter, I was in college when we won all those championships. And I had so many East Coast guys, you know, Boston guys. And I remember us in the not in the hotel, what do you call them things you live in? The campus, the campus. We used to watch games downstairs because we didn't have cable in our room, so we used to watch it in the lobby area in our dorms. And I remember Jim Leyritz. It was a guy named Joe. What's Joe's last name? They were down 6-3. I'm about to bring back some memories for y'all. 6-3 in Turner Stadium, 1996. My first year at Whittier College. Yankees are down 6-3. Jim Leyritz is at the bat, and Joe is walking by me and says he's about to hit a home run. It was 2 men on. Jim Leyritz hits a home run. It ties the game 6-6. Man, I'll never forget that. And it's just so many memories, man. You know, he did what Patrick Ewing couldn't do. You know, against the Indiana Pacers, Patrick Ewing should have dunked the ball instead of trying to finger roll it. He had 2 chances to defeat the Houston Rockets, couldn't do it. John Starks went cold, ice cold, and they couldn't win Game 7. It's just, you know, that was the OJ ride. Remember that? When they had I'll never forgive NBC. They had the NBA Finals in the small screen and OJ in the big screen. So, man, but overall, thank you, Derek Jeter. I don't want to make this as nostalgic as it should be, but, you know, he was just my bridge to New York when I was growing up in LA. And I couldn't afford a Derek Jeter jersey then. It was $200, but just special, man. I will be at his Hall of Fame induction ceremony in a couple of years. Definitely taking my son. And my son's room is actually painted in Yankee blue. And he has the pinstripes in his name Lincoln. So pretty special. So anyways, man, Barbershop Conversations. Thank you, Derek Jeter, 20 years. I'm going to do a video on who had a better career, Kobe Bryant or Derek Jeter, on and off the field. I would consider myself probably the only expert in the world, because if you combine Derek Jeter at bats and Kobe Bryant shots, I've seen the most probably out of anyone, you know. So growing up in LA, being born in New York, being a diehard New York fan, so I would consider myself an expert on who had a better career. And I'm not talking about just sheer numbers, because if you talk about sheer numbers, you know, people might say Kobe Bryant, but don't forget Derek Jeter is 6 in hits all time in the history of baseball. So anyways, man, Barbershop Conversations. Feel free to subscribe, but thank you, Derek Jeter. 20 years. You took me through I had a great time in my college years, man, winning all those championships. I'll never forget the Arizona Diamondbacks, man. I missed a flag football game that Sunday night. And he blooped that the home run hitter, the left-handed hitter, blooped that ball right over the second baseman head because the Yankees infielders were playing up. And it blooped right over, and Mariano Rivera blew that save in the World Series. So anyways, man, Barbershop Conversations. Thank you, Derek Jeter. The flip. The fist pump. tipping your cap, you know, the jump when you won the jump when we won the first World Series. I'll never forget that. So many damn memories, man. I watch every playoff game. So anyways, man, barbershop conversation. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.